styles available here. You select classic. For managing rules, you can go here. If I want to add a rule, I click on this. I want to use a formula that if income is greater than the expense. So I select this, greater than expenses. I select these two cells and put a operator here for the formula. And then I click OK. Now I want this to be applied formula to take all these values. So I'll remove this dollar sign here. I'll explain what this dollar sign does.
I guess she's. Guys, just a moment. I guess she has lost her network. Yeah, guys. So she's joining in a minute.
Sorry, I had some issue with the internet. Okay, so yeah, I guess we are done with conditional formatting. I'll close this. Now I'll move to the if function. So if function gives you, you can give some condition as in if x equal to y, then perform one action, and if it is not, perform another action. Now if so this I'll explain the syntax. If so you give the logical test if suppose 95 is greater than 90,
Riya,
and then value.
share your
Yeah.
screen. Okay, I guess it's not.
Oh shit. Yeah. Now is it shared? Oh, sorry, I'll explain it to you again. So if the syntax is, first you have to write down the logical test. So I want to know if this value is greater than 90 or not. This is the test. Value if true. If I want to, if it is greater than 90, then I'll get a yes. Value if false. If it is not greater than 90, then what? Sorry, smaller than 90. So I'll get no. As the value is not greater than 90, I get a no. Sorry, it's not smaller than 90. That's why I get a no. So now I have to find out the grades of students. I have the conditions here. If it's 50, and I'll write down the conditions. This is the lower limit, this is the upper limit. If it's 50, then fail, like 50 and below. If it's 51 to 60, 61 to 70, 71 to 80, 81 to 90, 91 to 100, 91 and above. So this person gets A, B, C, D, E. Now I'll first find out the average of each student. I'll tell you this. So there's something called absolute referencing. If you insert a dollar sign before the column name, so the column name gets fixed. So wherever I apply, if I drag this formula, the column will get fixed. It will refer to B row only, B column only. And if I do an absolute referencing for both, then I get, so it gets referred to this row, like because of the absolute referencing. But I want to change here, so I'll remove the referencing. And I can simply drag this right corner to apply it to all the rows. I get average of all the rows. So what I'm going to use is nested if for this. So if first condition is not satisfied, it moves to the second condition. If second condition is not satisfied, it will move to the third condition. Just a second. So if first condition lies in this bracket that I wanted to be between 91 and 100, then you get A. Second condition will be this, third condition will be this, and so on. So I'll start equal to if first condition is if 83.75 is greater than 91, then give me value as A. And if not, if it is not greater than 91, move to the next condition. I'll give the next condition using if statement only. And the next condition is between 81 to 90. So if F2 is greater or equal to 81, so it will give B. And if it is not this, then it will move to the third condition, which is greater or equal to 71. So this will be between 71 and 80. If true, then the value will be C. If not, move to the fourth condition, which is if this is greater than or equal to 61, then give me D. If not, move to fifth condition, that is if F2 is greater or equal to 51, give E. And if not, then like if it's not even greater than 51, which means it is less than 51, then it is fail. So in else condition, I'll give fail directly. And also remember to close all the brackets for the function to work. Count the brackets which are there. In my version, I get colors for the brackets. So I know, like, whenever I get a black bracket, then it closes. B. So 83.75 is between this, so I get a B. Now I'll drag it for all. 36 is less than 50, so I get a fail. I'll open this so you can go through the formula once again.
Riya,
Is
what I suggest
everyone
is,
clear? Yeah.
Riya, what I suggest is you just save your sheets, the formulas that you are applying.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
going to send all the solutions on the group.
yeah, yeah, that's it.
Does anyone have any doubt till here? Okay, so I'll move. So next is lookup, vlookup, index, and match. You can use these functions to find out the data when you know the references. So lookup is used when you know. So if you give a value which is present in the topmost row, it will find the value in the corresponding column. I'll explain it to you. So if you suppose give 10250, so it will find in this row where is 10250. It finds it in D column. In D column, now I'll give the input as to if I want first row, this will be the first row, or the second row, this will be the second row. If I give second row, then I'll get the value as 23. It is corresponding to this column and this row. Now we'll see how it works. Equal to lookup value. Now I want to find out the order ID, which is 10250. I'll write 10250. I want to find out in this row, this table. And row index number, I know that it is third. 1, 2, 3, third. So I get 23. Lookup, give the value which is there in the topmost row. Select the table from which you want the values to be taken and give the row number from which you want the value. So what is this data? These are the order IDs. You have the unit price and the quantity. So suppose a customer comes and they tell you the order ID, you want to find out what is the unit price. First, you take the input. You ask them to give you the order ID. So you give 10250, and here you will calculate the unit price and the quantity. So equal to H lookup. I want to find out this ID in this table, and unit price is the second row. So I'll put 2. I'll get the unit price, and then equal to H lookup 10250 order ID, this table. For your quantity, the number is 3. So I'll type 3. Now, if I want for order ID 10253, I'll simply type the order ID and I'll get the unit price and quantity. This is the syntax. This can be used in a lot of places. Like if you have some information, like if you know the name and you want to find out their age, or if you know name of the product, if you know the code of the product and you want to find out other details. So these 4 functions help in this thing. I'll show how VLOOKUP works. VLOOKUP is the same thing, just that in HLOOKUP you know the top row value in the top row. In VLOOKUP you know the value in the leftmost column. So now this is a data where you have been given the test score, you have the letter and grade letter, or the verbal description. And so this is the input data, as in like if you score this much, you get this letter and this is your description. Sorry. So here are names of few employees, their score. Now you want to find out what is their grade. So the syntax is VLOOKUP, lookup value, as in you want to find out this score in this column. So you'll give 70. You want to find it out in this table. And the column index number is which column do you want. So here I want the grades, which is column 2. So I'll type 2. Here if I just drag it this way, what I'll get is, okay, I can do it. I have named the table here. So you can select the table and here you can change the name of the table. So if you want to select this, you can write the name input. So whenever you want to refer to this table, you can just write input. So this is how it works. VLOOKUP, the value which you want to look for, the table in which you want to look for it, and the column number. And this value which I type, I don't need to specify which column it is in, because this function is to search in the leftmost column only, and HLOOKUP is to search in the topmost row only. Now, is everyone clear? Is there any doubt? Okay, so now I'll move to index and match. This is my favorite function, like I use it everywhere. So now suppose I'll explain each function separately first. You use match when you know the value, but you want to know which position it is in. So like if suppose I want to find out which row number Jan is in. So I'll select Jan. It works only for one column or one row. So I'll select Jan and lookup array as I want to look only in this column. It works for only one column. And match type. Match type is you want exact match or less than or greater than. We all usually take exact match. You want to find out Jan in this particular column and the match type should be exact match. I give enter. So I get the output as 1 as this is the first position in this column. If I'll give the input as Feb, like if I give this lookup value as Feb, I'll get 2. For March, I'll get 3. And similarly, if I want to look in a row, I want to look for Chana. So I'll type Chana. And also remember this like whenever you want to look for a value, it should be exactly as you have in the table. So if I type small c, I won't get the answer. Lookup array is this and I want exact match. Okay, here it's working. I don't know how. And if you want, so if I write Chana, by mistake I have a spelling mistake, then it won't be applicable. It has to be exact match. If I'm referencing to a cell or it's a number, then I don't need the inverted commas. I need the inverted commas only when there's a string. So suppose if I select this, then I don't need inverted commas. Here I'll have to enter the product name. Then I get 2. Now what is index function? When you know the position of row, like if you know the number of row and if you know the number of column, then you can use the index function to find out the value on the intersection of this row and column. So suppose index, this is the array and I know the row number. Suppose I want for May. So row number for May is, I'll count from here, like from where my array starts and not this row number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is my row number. And I want to know the price for, I want to know the sales for peanut, which is in column 1. So here the syntax is given arrow, array, row number, column number. Yeah, so I get array, row number and column numbers. So May, peanut, I get 745 as the answer. Now how to club these two? I can, if I don't know what row number is or what column number is, I can find it out through match. I use this for the row number. So I'll just copy this part and enter it here for the row. And for column number, I had this. I'll copy this part and enter it instead of the row number which I have typed. I'll show it to you here. Yeah, so now here I can ask for input from the user. I want them to select the product and I want them to select the month. Okay, so here I can, in match, instead of typing Jan, I'll take the input from the user and they have given May. So I'll just use the cell referencings. And here I've already used Chana, this cell as the reference. Enter. I get it. Chana May, which is 230. Now I can type any product I want. I want peanuts. I'll type peanut. I'll get the corresponding sale. If I type June, I get the corresponding sale. So I've combined two functions, index and match. Match is used to find the position of a particular cell, like a cell from a row or a column, and index is used to find out a value between other intersection of a row and a column. Okay, so I hope this is clear. I'll be sending you the file. If there's any doubt, please, you can please ask. Okay, I'll move to the next topic now. So next we have is goal seek. Now, if goal seek is used when there's a equation and you have a goal that the result of this equation should be 100, suppose. So, suppose the equation is x plus y plus z, that should be equal to 100. You have the value of x and you have the value of z. You want to find out the value of y. So this is a very simple equation and you can do a back calculation. But when there are complex equations and for people who are weak in maths, this is a very useful function. So here I have a case. So this is a case of a seminar where we know that number of attendees are 50. Their fees is 300. Their revenue, the rent for the room is 2,000, like for the conference room. Other costs are 10,000. Material and gifts are 60 per attendee. So I'll calculate the total revenue, which is equal to 50 into 300. I get 15,000, and total cost of material and gift is 60 into 50, as it is per person. And total cost is sum of all these costs. Sorry, it will be this and this. This I've already included in this cost. So you can even club the methods by which you want to add. I have taken a group also and separated a single cell by a comma also. And the profit is calculated by subtracting cost from the revenue. So revenue minus cost. This is my profit. Now I want to find out, so let's see the question. Case the company charges. I want to find out how many people must attend each seminar for Golden Age to break even. Yeah. So for that, I can do back calculation, but that's going to take a lot of time. So I'll use one function, data. Go to this tab data. Go to what if analysis. Okay, so I'll show this one other way. Yeah. So if I have 100 attendees, then I get a profit of 12,000. If I have 20 attendees, I'm in a loss of 7,200. So I can keep trying different figures to get to this number. But what I'll do is I'll go to what if analysis in the data tab, go to goal seek. In goal seek, I want 7,200. As suppose I want a profit of 10,000. So I write down the value which I want, 10,000. Profit, which is this cell, I want it to be 10,000. And I want to change number of people attending the seminar. So by changing cell, number of people, which is B6, click on OK. This automatically calculates the number for you. If you want to find out at what about how many people should come so that you break even. Break even means when you reach a profit of 0. So data tab, what if analysis, goal seek, set cell to value 0 by changing cell number of people. Click on OK. So you get, if there are 50 attendees, you get a 0 profit. Any doubts in this one? This, even if I share the file with you, you won't be able to know where you have to go, like what you have to do. So if you have any doubt, please ask in this one. Okay, so I'll move to the next case. Here I have data of a shipping company who takes who provides services to different companies of different countries, and they have different data here. If you want to analyze this data, if your boss tells you like find out unit price of all the products which are coming from still I have the data sorted like company wise, but if you don't have it, like if the companies are jumbled, it becomes very difficult. Like still, if I ask you, I want all companies from UK, you'll have to select these and then apply filter. And I have so many entries, like, oh God, there are like 1,000 entries. So it's not possible to do it manually. So there's a function for this. Insert pivot chart. Select the table or range. So I want this table. This whole table will be there. I've selected it. To select a table, you can go to the first cell, press Command Shift and right arrow. This will take you to the last cell, and then the down arrow. This will take you to the last row of the table. Then I want it in a new worksheet. Okay, click OK. Now, what kind of data do I want? So I want country wise. Firstly, I'll take the value which I want to work on. Suppose I want to know the quantity. So quantity, here I get the total quantity which is shipped. And I want the company, like the quantity shipped by each company. So I'll add it in the row. I get all the companies and their sum of quantity. Now, if I don't want sum of, like, there are different functions available for this. If I want to know the number of orders, I can click on count. So I get count of quantity, which is number of orders. There are different, if I want to know average quantity shipped by a particular company, then I can select average. And I want to filter this by country. Suppose I have to give a presentation to all the companies. I have gone to Austria and I want to give presentation to all the companies there. So I can select Austria here and I get the country and the average quantity. I don't have to do it again and again. I just have to select a country here. I go to Brazil. I get the data for Brazil. And I have all types of functions here. And now I want the salesperson also. I want to segregate it by salesperson. So, and let's select a country which has easier names. Oh. Okay, so this is the country and these are the countries, and in a particular country there are different salespersons. So I get data by country, by company, and by the salesperson. You can just play around with it, like it's you have to explore it in this function. There are a lot of things available. I can add product name also in the rows. I can remove the company name. So I get what products are sold by which salesperson in what quantity, like the average quantity. Yeah, so this is it. Do you want me to explain anything else in this? Do you want to have a look at the data and want to find out something in this? Okay, so this is what I had planned for today. And I hope you all get some information for this from this session. So, and if you want further sessions, you can write it in the feedback. We can go step by step also. And if you have any doubt, if you want to ask anything, you can drop me a mail. I'm giving my mail ID here. Thank you, Viral, for letting me do this. It was an
You're
amazing
welcome, Priya.
experience.
I hope everyone enjoyed this session. So if you feel like, sorry, my camera is not working, it will switch on, switch off all the time. So guys, if you feel like having more such sessions on Excel, if you want one more session later on in the next month, so you can write it in the feedback. So you all will be like you all will get one email from the district team for the feedback, post which you will receive the certificate where the way you got the WhatsApp group ka link, the similar way you will get the link to the certificate as well. So, and Riya, thank you so much for conducting the session on Excel in the series of sessions that we are going to conduct on the name of Brown Bag sessions. So thank you so much, Riya, and thank you so much everyone for being a part of this session. I see that there are a lot of participants from the neighboring countries as well. So thank you so much, guys, and I hope and this the entire session would be put up on our YouTube link tomorrow morning or by day after tomorrow. So you can go there and watch it on our channel. It's in the same name, Leo District 3231A3. So thank you so much, guys, and see you for the next session, which the topic for which will be released very soon. So thank you so much, guys.